What's up, everybody? Stephanatis TV checking in, man. We got some crazy updates with this Epstein information and this Epstein list. We got people on here that we did not expect to be on here. As you can see already, Epstein files named JayZ and Pusha T among high profile figures. Hey, man. I would have never thought JayZ and Pusha T. That right there is a crazy combination. I already know the Beehive and all them Beyonce folks. Y'all, hey, I know y'all feel crazy about this. That means Beyonce was there too. Anywhere JayZ went, Beyonce went. So Beyonce on the list too. They just ain't gonna do it like that right now. But just best believe that's on the way next. And for Pusha T, I didn't even know the clips. I didn't even know they was like, considered high profile. Well, I mean they be with Pharrell and all that, so there's that Epstein level, president, I don't know. You know what I'm saying? To me, I don't think they're Pusha T, but hey, other people might like them. So basically, this story was from an anonymous source that says that this happened multiple times, over times, and too many times. And really was saying that like Pusha T is like a handler, literally going out his way to go get these. He's a recruiter basically. Pusha T is a recruiter from what these files are saying. They had over three 3 million documents released just the other day. And a lot of this stuff is just crazy that they selecting these specific people because in the limelight for the Matrix and for the following and for the celebrity status stuff, the JayZ and Pusha T are on the low end, on the low level, far as people that they trying to use to cover up stuff. But I mean, it's really not gonna really work because notorious producer Harvey Weinstein also was named in the newest batch of documents. These are a lot of people. You know what I'm saying? This is a lot of stuff going on. Come on now. Department of Justice right here, as you can read, the 3.5 million representative responsive pages in the compliance with the Epstein files transparency at. I was trying to see if I can read these little letters right here, but that ain't gonna work. That's like really the documents right there themselves. Let's see. Oh man, we got the documents right here. If they pop up, I'm not a robot. Oh, wow. Here we go right here. Let's see if we can. So they have more than 500 attorneys on this case, and they're going to have to go through everything and break all down and see who's basically all the victims. They're trying to see who's the victims, but we as a people, okay, all the victims are going to be anonymous. We want to know who's the people that's actually doing these things. So Epstein basically has a lot of different cases going on. He got Florida and New York cases against him. The New York case against Maxwell. The New York case investigation Epstein's death. The Florida case investigating the former butler of Epstein. Multiple FBI investigations. Office of Inspector General investigation of Epstein's death. So Epstein also fakes his death. There's pictures that's actually out here that's exposing that he's not dead. There's been jokes about it, but just to see that he's really not dead, and it's in the files and stuff, you can come on here and go through the files yourself. We're not about to go through each one of these things. We're just gonna do a brief overview on that aspect. But they have pictures. Let's get back into this with the JayZ and Pusha T are named the latest batch of documents. We just said that related to the Epstein allegation involvement. Blah blah blah. Name. Okay, but the names did not appear in Epstein's personal flight log. Claimed date back to the calls made to the FBI in October of 2019. Okay, so they're saying they're not in the flight logs, but that means that they wasn't on. Didn't go to the island on those flight logs. But if you connected to this man, you connected to that island, and that's the crazy part. If you connected to the island, it's over with. Okay. Okay, unverified tips claim there's been that Epstein link locations named including Sean Carter, which Jay-Z's real name. Another tip alleged ally that they were drugged at the party in which Pusha T was present in approximately 1996. Alright, so in 96, that's kind of weird because I believe that's like when Jay-Z first decided to come out to be this rapper. So he wasn't proclaimed to be famous at the time, if that's what they're trying to say on that part. I want to go back and see if I can show y'all the exposed files. No, not the files, but Epstein's most recent pictures. Because this man is literally hanging out, kicking it in Israel or somewhere crazy like that. They got like recent pictures of this guy. Nah, we gotta get recent updates. So I saw on TikTok that they got updated pictures of this man hanging out, walking around. He looked healthy. He looked healthy, like nothing going on. These are all old. Some of these are old, but you know, everybody knows he's supposed to like killed himself or committed suicide. That was a cover up. They said it was a whole fake doll in there, one of those dummies, and it wasn't even him. I mean that's believable because this man is a like beyond billionaire. He actually controls like the banking system for the celebrities and political people. Because also in that documentation they said that the U.S. Congress, somebody with the Congress was in there. Like this man be having mixing in all these celebrities with the Congress people. I mean, it's like a whole the rappers, the Congress, the stealing of the girl. This man has he has his own island, bro. Like I don't. What else do he has an island. That's like different. That's different type money. That's different type stuff going on. Like we really gotta be careful with you. You gotta be careful with your kids. And what's crazy is like a lot of this stuff. Let's go on TikTok. I'll probably be able to find it on there. A lot of this stuff is so insane because people try to just overlook the fact that the whole world was like, we're gonna be on anybody that was a part of it. We're not gonna allow anybody to get away with what's being done. But when y'all see JayZ and Pusha T pop up, y'all ain't got that same energy? Where's that same energy at?
I want to get this.
Why y'all don't have that
Howdy.
same energy?
Today we are dropping the engine in. First, I need to get this.
Why y'all ain't got that same energy y'all said y'all was gonna have for everybody else? Y'all being biased. Y'all not being real. Y'all sitting here trying to want to pick and choose whose side you're gonna be on at the moment. Craziness. Oh man, I gotta do all this. Hold on, everybody. Let me switch this out so I can show y'all what I'm talking about. Cause this stuff be getting out of hand. just due to the fact that these celebrities are literally being pawns and being used to destroy our community. And we just sitting here playing like everything all good, everything okay. Like we don't see what's going on right in front of our face. Like just because it's a celebrity, that doesn't make it okay. That doesn't make any of this stuff acceptable. None of it's acceptable. It is disgusting and insane. And just the fact that people are trying to justify what's going on with these allegations, if wrong is wrong. We're not about to sit here and try to pick sides just because it's JayZ. We're gonna he's okay. No, he's out there. They're saying that he's out here doing this stuff to these girls, participating, being there, showing out, hanging out, enjoying, tripping. So man, I don't know why everything want to be seen like they want to make it seem like everything all good now. No, it's not, and we're not gonna act like it. I don't know. Hold on, this junk don't want me to be able to log in to show y'all what's going on. Mm. Alright, so I was able to get the TikTok to pop up and was able to find a specific clip that I wanted y'all to see.
It seems like your heroes, JayZ and Pusha T. That would be Pusha T from Clips, I presume, as well as JayZ, the great Sean Carter.
This is
It
insane,
seems
man.
your heroes have been getting themselves in trouble. Or is it? See, it's not what it seems when you're reading about these documents and this case, for example. Okay? Basically, as I stated in my previous video, what's happened here is the FBI have basically released all documents relating to the Epstein saga. Okay? That's anything that has any relationship with the Epstein saga, whether in some cases true or not.
And what's crazy, this has been going on for years. Like they've been dragging out this whole situation with the information and slowly trying to select who they want to expose. They want to expose all the celebrities because those are the pawns, like I said earlier. It is way more people that's involved that's on higher levels and high ranking other than JayZ and Pusha T. Those are just the people that's easy to be able to take the blame so everybody else can try to run freely for right now.
Okay? Does that make sense? Okay? Now taking it further, okay? Okay, if that, because I know some of you are listening, but you're not listening. Okay, so let me take it to the article so it makes more sense before I go in on this, yeah, and go in on this and explain more with regards to this, okay? So basically, what we have here, as the article states, is JayZ, Harvey Weinstein, okay, you all know what he's done and what he's in trouble for, and he went down, and Pusha T, JayZ, Harvey Weinstein, and Pusha T, named in newly released Epstein files. Okay? In one report, an anonymous caller made allegations involving
And these
JayZ
are all anonymous
and
people, so they're
Weinstein
getting
dating back to
comfortable because they know they're
1990s.
not going to be having to go
fair
back to the
enough.
island.
If I'm not mistaken, it was 1996 for JayZ and 2007 for Pusha T, but hey, we're going to that. A newly released batch of Jeffrey Epstein documents has sparked renewed public attention after the names of JayZ, Harvey Weinstein, and Pusha T appeared in unverified hotline reports included in the files. Unverified hotline reports, as I said earlier. Makes sense? The documents were made public as a part.
Unverified, basically saying that I'll tell you the information, but don't let them know that I'm the person that said it. So for everything, basically, you can take this for a grain of salt. You don't know if these people are actually saying the real information and just trying to help use these two to bring down the situation.
Of a large disclosure tied to the federal transparency efforts surrounding the Epstein case. Right, so there you go. Basically, in one report, an anonymous caller made allegations involving JayZ and Weinstein back to the 1990s, while a separate claim mentioned Pusha T. Okay? The documents clarify that these reports consisted of unverified allegations made by callers and are not drawn from Epstein's personal records, flights, or confirmed investigative findings. Exactly. So these are not mentioned in any documentation with Epstein whatsoever with regards to JayZ and Pusha T.
That's kind of sketchy.
Yeah, Harvey Weinstein. Okay. Okay. The release has ignited widespread online discussion, highlighting the complexities surrounding the publication of sensitive legal records. As journalists and public continue to examine the Epstein files, officials have urged caution, stressing the importance of distinguishing between unverified claims and established facts. In one of the most scrutinized cases in recent history. You hear that? What did I tell you in my previous videos before my page was shut down? Facts. Facts and ideas.
They're just using this as a play, man. This is like a scene. This is covering up something else. This is covering up something bigger, man. This is like a play scene, and these are just like little small ponds.
Unverified claims and established facts. Learn this, because some of you still haven't learned the difference between a fact and an idea. See? It's saying that I've changed most of yours lives in 2 seconds. But hey, another conversation. So yes, let me take it further. I'm just trying to look a bit more further in this. Try and do a little deeper dive in this. Okay? So basically, let me just go here and try and find the documentation.
Basically, they nasty. And they need to stop doing this stuff, and they done got caught up, and they're just using... I want him to get into the part where I done heard that. Well, I was reading that he was really in there.
Documentation relating to both JayZ and Pusha T before coming with some Facebook comments regarding this. Okay? So basically, this is the FBI's unclassified crisis intake document. Okay? So, in approximately 1996, redacted, that means, I'll just say X, yeah, where it's redacted, okay? So, in approximately 1996, X resided with X in X. An unknown man abducted X from her home when she later awoke in the presence of Harvey Weinstein and Sean Carter, JayZ. While Weinstein had inserted his fingers into X. But yeah, I'll try and work this for TikTok. Okay? So while Harvey Weinstein did an act, X believed she was in Epstein's mansion in Florida. Okay? X estimated.
So this girl was kidnapped, drugged and kidnapped, woke up with JayZ and Harvey Weinstein in front of her. What type of combination is that? And the fact that Weinstein was touching her inappropriately. She's waking up to this. And JayZ and Weinstein? Come on. What's going on here? Creeps.
She was abducted on 7 occasions, waking each time in an opulent indoor setting.
So they've been stealing the same person over and over and over.
On multiple suffering from multiple SA on multiple of those occasions in which Epstein participated. Okay, that's regarding the JayZ one. Okay, and if I go down,
That's insane.
further on in the same document, in approximately 2007, X attended a party.
So
Redacted X. That would be the
the X is those are the victims, and they're explaining the different events that occurred. Why, you know, what I'm saying why they were growing up, because they were young girls at this moment. These are not adults. These are young girls. So this is going on, and they're little young children. This is not older girls that's in the club date raping themselves. These are children that's lost and don't know what's going on, and got adults sitting here playing crazy games.
location, following invitation from an unknown man who approached her as she walked down a street. Weinstein and Pusha T also attended the party and drugged her before engaging in SA. Oh dear. Well, I say oh dear, but this is all off the back of an anonymous phone call. Okay.
SA,
So,
y'all,
let's just say,
just think about, just be right. We can't use
I'm
that
not
word
ill.
on
Yeah, I'm off
platforms,
key.
but
Like,
just
not ill, but if I'm
that phrase,
off
just
key
think
like
about
that,
what they're doing.
let's
SA.
say
They're
Beyonce.
waking up.
I could phone FBI and say, guess what? I was at a party in London and Beyonce was there. And, you know, one of her handlers called me over. I'm like, yeah, what's going on? What's this about? Next thing I know, I was drugged and I woke up. I woke up in Beyonce's bed. You know what I'm saying? You see how that sounds? But that does not...
And the reason why the guy said London, because that's where all the fashion shows be at. Louis Vuitton, all the high-end, real deal fashion shows be out there in London. They not doing none of that stuff. They probably do the little Met Gala here, you know, but that's just low level stuff. All that crazy that they be on, you know, they be out there in London and areas that you would least expect it, you know. You would just have to be in that circle to have an idea, but you know all that stuff is overseas, that they really be trying to, you know, be upper echelon with the fashion industry and having the parties, but you know it's being exposed now. They getting way too happy,
retract from the
way
realities
too
of
comfortable.
what Epstein did.
What Future
So,
say? Don't get too comfortable.
these kind of cases, you want to look at where Epstein's directly involved, especially from his own emails. That's the issue. For example, the allegations he's making with regards to Bill Gates, okay, with regards to Elon Musk, that is where we're looking at. Donald
Bill
Trump,
Gates, Elon
and now the
Musk.
British Labour MP Peter Mandelson, and making donations. And all the scandal. That's where it lies. So let's not get sidetracked with JayZ and Pusha T, because I think that's fiction. Okay, in 1996, JayZ would just have come out with that track with Big Daddy Kane. If you remember.
Hold on, when the buddy said donations, that made me think. That's why Epstein was so rich, because he was in place to, you know, those people were giving donations to come out to his parties, and the donations would be millions of dollars just for them to be able to do what they want to in the privacy of his island. Is nasty, is insane.
The show and prove. That's when JayZ made this mark and came out. That was 1996. Big L came out in 95. Big L was 96. Sorry, JayZ was 96. Just off the cusp of 96. Although he's floating around on the scene, his real first track was in 96. Okay. Eclipse came later. But at the same time, they blew up post 2000. So it's a totally different thing. But anyway, let's get some of these Facebook comments, yeah? I'll choose a few, then I'll wrap this up. They're wrapping this up. Okay.
Pusha T has finally responded after he was exposed to be in the Epstein files.
Oh man, a response.
I don't think it's ever over. You know, and I think that's something that we have just proven. It's never over. I mean, we still have, more music. Okay. Yeah, so, we can't wait on the 15th.
For those of you guys that don't know, yesterday night we received a bombshell of information in the music industry with Pusha T.
They're going
revealed
crazy.
to have been
Everybody
in
knows
Epstein
about this stuff. You
files.
gotta
And in
be
these
up to
files,
date.
Pusha T was specifically allegedly accused of doing something with Harvey Weinstein to a young girl. And with all of this information going viral and the entire media now painting Pusha T as a villain, Pusha T seemingly just responded to all of the allegations in a recent interview. And in this interview that Pusha T and his brother Malice did, it looks like they're not even going to give any attention to these allegations, with them basically just saying that what they have in store for the future is
You
going to
really
be
can't.
amazing
You
music for
can't.
their
You can't feed
fans.
into
And
it.
even with a response like that, people are not letting this go, because as you can see right here, these are all the social media comments to that comment that they made in that interview, with people saying things like, I would have been excited 2 days ago. Another person ended up saying excited for Malice, fuck Pusha, and this person is basically making fun of the fact that Pusha T is not responding to any of these allegations. Nonetheless though, what he has my entire situation, Pusha T has seemingly responded after he was accused of being in the Epstein files. Are you guys a fan of this? Are you guys not?
This is
More
crazy.
updates
We
for
could go through this all
Kendrick
day,
Lamar is
man.
now receiving massive hate for openly supporting Pusha T at the Grammys, despite
Yo, and Pusha T said on the song, I buy women, you buy them sections. He
Right.
said that with confidence.
I
I'm
said,
telling you,
bro, I saw
he
that. I
said
got that on
like
my
he
phone.
knew he
Bro,
would-
I got that on my phone, bro. I got that. And he said it with confidence, like Buddy said. I gotta find it. Oh man. Nah, I can't find it. But I just saw that too. He literally, it was a response to Kanye West. And he literally just said that with confidence, like Buddy said, with confidence too. Like, how are you so easily able to say something so horrendous like that? Alright, look. That's the updated pictures of this man. Buddy is Epstein is alive. And he correct posture. Look at his neck. That man working out. Come on, bro. Ain't nobody dead. And I don't see no dead man in there. I don't see no dead man. Here you go.
You gotta be talking about Kanye.
Nah, it was him.
But
I was crying.
but as I was saying,
Their mindset, their fears. You run from the spirit of repossession was like a strong line. Too much enamel covers your necklace. I buy bitches, you buy them sections. You buy watches, I buy collections. I want to see stones. I don't want to see shellacked. Nothing. I want to see nothing shellacked on your...
Hey, man. He just said it himself. That's what Buddy about to say, the same thing.
He's never gonna get caught. He told on himself. He incriminated himself in front of the world, and didn't nobody catch it because they thought it was a hotline. Y'all.
Yeah, don't think we forgot you, freaky nigga. But wait, let me just read you one thing.
It's
I'm
just
seeing
getting
on this
out
board,
of
because it's
hand.
crazy. Weinstein and Pusha also attended the party and drugged her before engaging in SA. Oh my god. Back it up, back it up. Get these niggas out of here, bro. Back it up. And these be the niggas that be acting all high and mighty, acting like they all clean-hearted. Oh, hell no, y'all niggas.
Look how he
I know
look.
Drake so
Bruh.
rubbing his pen, nitpicking these lyrics out.
Oh, I'm sorry. He
After
look
finding out
crazy.
This shit, this the nigga that everybody be praising, acting like y'all clean-hearted and shit, and he's partaking in SA. And believe it or not, people are actually still defending him and JayZ. Crazy to think. But yeah, bro, go ahead and pack the shop, bro. Let's
Y'all
get him out
folks
of here,
defending
bro.
this stuff, y'all
It's time, bro.
nasty. Y'all
freaky ass
insane.
niggas. Kanye talked
Y'all
about
need to
you
go
guys.
down the
You and
drain.
JayZ. Everything is coming out true, bro. Pusha, you should have been talking from the first place, bro. Because look at what you're in now, bro. You're
Right,
look.
look at what
Kendrick
you're in
Lamar-
now. Hold on,
Hey,
let's
don't
go
think
to
we
when
forgot you,
Kanye,
friend.
before we
But
end
wait,
this,
let me just read you
Kanye
one
was
thing I'm
talking
saying
about
on this
this.
paper because it's crazy. Weinstein and Pusha also attended the party and drugged her before engaging in SA. Oh my god.
If you take people like JayZ and fucking Pusha T, they made their living killing our people. So how the fuck they gonna stand up for our people? You know what I'm saying? But we forget that because we love JayZ's music so much. We love Pusha's music so much, right? But you think they would ever, oh, Beyonce had the best fit for somebody else? Yeah. You know what I'm saying? You think they would ever tell the truth? No, if they told the truth, I didn't go to jail. You know what I'm saying? So you have liars. Man. Liars are now the face of our culture. If you take people like JayZ,
if they told the truth, they'll go to jail. Oh man. What they say? Drop the mic right there. If they told the truth about what they got going on, they'll go to jail. So they gotta stick together. That's why I said they can't go out and be like this. They can't go out and be like that. He's basically saying they can't go outside the circle. They can't go outside the circle. If they speak out against the circle, if they promote anybody other than the circle, they're going against their team, and they can't do that for the death of them. They can't do it. They cannot keep them. They can't be real because they get it. They go to jail.
you're out in Hollywood, a lot of people come up missing. Feels like it might be a lot of that.
Kanye West is coming for Beyonce and JayZ and
Oh
exposing them
man.
for doing.
So this is for a
But
reason.
every time they say I'm crazy, it's just when I'm saying the truth. So what's the crazy part, really? It's God. That's the only person that I serve.
And they be
My
out
mama
there
ain't here.
sacrificing
My
on the
mama was
island too, man.
sacrificed.
If you thought getting blacklisted by every major company and losing half of his money would make Kanye stop talking, well, you thought wrong. In fact, it looks like Kanye is now more determined than ever to expose everyone involved in the dark side of Hollywood, including his former friends, Beyonce and JayZ. In a new viral interview, Kanye spilled some major tea on Beyonce and JayZ and their alleged involvement in the Hollywood sacrifices. And while many fans are praising Kanye for dropping truth bombs on the elites, the Beehive is slamming him for using Beyonce's name for clout. So what exactly did Kanye reveal about Beyonce and Hollywood sacrifices?
They can control JayZ and Beyonce,
Not you, man.
but they can't control me. You
Not
see, it
you.
ain't no name I won't name.
It's been a little over a month since Kanye lost his billionaire status overnight, following a widespread campaign.
Didn't I tell y'all when y'all see this face that I'm about to drop a truth?
So man, Kanye wasn't lying. Let's see. You know, JayZ doesn't respond to nothing. He doesn't speak on nothing. He just tries to, from what I know, he tries to get you knocked off or killed before it even comes out too far. Oh man, JayZ done, they saying JayZ done ran.
JayZ took notes from his bestie Russell Simmons and fled the country. I wonder if it had anything to do with the recent Epstein files, or is it something boiling within the Carter enterprise we haven't seen yet? Child, his time is up and he better get ready to join Diddy and R. Kelly in prison. JayZ took notes from his bestie Russell Simmons and fled.
This
Well,
is
you guys
this is
know
getting
that the
crazy,
Epstein
man.
files has recently been released, and a lot of people in those Epstein files have.
JayZ apparently wiped his Instagram account after being named in the files.
Let's see.
Huh. Wow. Wow. It's a marketing thing? Really? What's he marketing himself for? JayZ apparently wiped his Instagram account after being named into files.
Wow. It's definitely empty. That's crazy. So we're gonna end it right there, everybody. Y'all can see JayZ and Pusha T. The folks ain't what they supposed to be. You gotta watch your kids, take care of your kids. These folks out here buying kids. We're gonna probably have a part 2 on this a little bit later. But hey man, appreciate everybody watching Stephanitis TV, and we out.